Tell me we changing without saying we changing. I don't think that I'm ready.
What's up, y'all? I'm Shy, and you are now watching Buzz Black. We are sitting here with an amazing artist. He doesn't need a big introduction. Mr. Armand Warren, what's going on?
Going good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming. We love the fit.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now,
I try to.
What's up with the hat?
The hat, I had to get a hat. I was in rehearsal yesterday, kind of like, messed up my feng shui. So I know my LA people was getting on me about the New York hat though, because the Dodgers and the Yankees at it, but.
Right. It's still cute though.
It's all good. Thank you. It's supposed to go with the outfit. That's what it's about. It's just about the outfit.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Where do you style yourself, or do you have like a
I style myself, and I also have a stylist, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that ever make you feel weird?
What?
Having a stylist?
Oh no. No, because I done did years of putting it on.
Yeah.
Years and years. So now yeah, and then as my music elevates and as I keep doing it, I wanna kinda like elevate my fashion.
Yeah.
Also, so.
Yeah. Elevation, I like
Elevate, there we go. I'm a Taurus.
Ah.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be stubborn.
What are you?
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
The best sign. Be very clear. Why do you make that face?
Cause they call y'all lying Leos, man.
No. We telling the truth. Okay? So
right,
you hating already. See,
no, I'm just no, but they do say that Leos be lying.
I don't know why. They're not telling you.
You don't be lying?
No, we're the most loyal.
You don't be lying?
The Libras.
Do you be lying?
No.
Okay.
You think I'm
No, I'm not.
I'm always here to
I'm just saying it's a Leo.
You're a Leo, so. Lying is not standing for not being honest. It stands for that line inside of us.
Got you.
We are very aggressive. We can be aggressive.
Okay, Leos could be aggressive.
Attack, like whatever the problem is, head on.
No,
like,
I see. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah. I'm not really big on like the zodiac signs and different things like that.
Well, you're a Taurus, so you wouldn't be big on it. Now I'm joking with
so
you.
It's cool for you to throw your shots at me, but you crazy.
I love you, Taurus.
All good.
So basically, what do you like most about your life as a musician, and has this always been a lifelong dream of yours, or was there a different path that you could have taken?
That's a great question. I feel like my family and people who knew me before I was a singer probably would say that I could have took a different path, but it's crazy you asked me that, because in hindsight, not even in hindsight, just like maybe 2 weeks ago, I was thinking to myself, like, everything that I did as a kid kind of led me to where I am now, as far as music. Or I remember like I was in Highland Park as a kid, and I seen like a bunch of, less fortunate people up there on the viaduct. So I went up there, got to dancing and singing.
Aww.
But I remember a young lady ended up bringing me back up there and was like, yeah, like, look at this young kid. Like, look at him dancing.
Wow.
Look at him. He gonna be something one day.
Wow.
So, and I remember that was when I was maybe like 5, 6. So when I started really thinking about, just the different moments that God had me in as a kid and then leading up to what I am today, I can see now that everything was grooming me for, where I'm at today.
I love that. So where you're at right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? Like, as an artist, like, do you be like, yes, like, I'm glad that I'm here. I don't want to go anywhere else. Like, there's nothing else I would ever want to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course. I feel like as an artist and, musician, of course, you look at peers that's in other professions and, you see like my friend Jaylen Brown got a $300 million check. I'm like, man, I'm in a goddamn wrong profession. But, I wouldn't want to be nothing but what I am. Yeah. I feel like God blessed me to be what I am, who I am, and to deliver, music to the world. And as I get older and keep on, revealing myself to the world, I feel like music will be a very, very, I don't really know how to say it, but it's very substantial to me now in a way for my soul. But I think once I really dive into it, I'm solo now, but once I really get into, the artistry in me and then showing that as art, I think I'll really be, my head would be like, yeah, like, because I'm getting there now.
Yeah. I know you just dropped Try My Best. I loved it. I
Thank
loved the
you.
music video. I love the trend that I was seeing on TikTok. What was the inspiration behind that? And is there any true events to it? Like, is it based on anything that's true to you, your life right now?
Yeah, I feel like I don't write about something that like just happened. I write about the feeling, so what I tried my best is a feeling that I feel like you probably felt like before, you may felt like, I know my people felt like it before, but I try to write that feeling by how I feel, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the feeling behind the record is very true to me. Just feeling like I tried my best in certain situations and having to let it go. So I think more so just the feeling behind these records. And when you listen to it, you like, oh shit. Like, I think that's where I really be, where it's true to me.
Letting go, is that hard for you?
Uh,
Is it hard to let go after you've given something your all?
I feel like it's hard for me to let go only because it's hard for me to let someone in. So I think when it's time to be like, to detach myself, I just don't know if I'm making the right decision or not, so that kind of play with my head. But I think I'm in a better space at that kind of discernment.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good though. That's a
Sure.
growing thing because I know it's hard for me to let go. Same
Yeah.
thing. Like, once I like something,
Yeah.
I'm attached to it. That's
yeah, I'm like that with anything. I'm like that with food I eat. I'm
what's
like
the,
that.
What's the hard food what's a food that's hard for you, that you think it's hard to let go?
Anything that I like.
Really?
Hey.
In music, you talk about the pain.
Yeah.
You talk about love, as you should, being an R&B artist.
Yeah.
You take us through those emotions, and then you already talked a little bit about just women in general. So how's the love life going?
Oh, it's going cool. It's going good. It looked like you want to ask me something that you kind of.
I did.
Okay, what was it? Yeah, talk to me.
Look, don't be trying to. You got
Nah,
gangsta on me, y'all.
I keep telling them like,
gangsta on me.
you up here with a man now. I'm reading the energy. It's like, what you want to go ahead and say what you did,
So I was listening to this other interview. I don't know who you were talking to yesterday, and you were saying like, I don't really believe in love, and so when I'm asking you about this love life, I'm just wanting to know, like, do you still have hope for love? Because we change. You could say it.
Yeah. I think the question is for me, I think, do I believe in it? Of course. I mean, I think
Is out there.
yeah, I don't know. I think I feel. Let me say that. Let me say how I feel. I feel that just for me, I don't know.
You don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know.
That's
Only
deep.
because
That's deep.
I've kind of left that page. Like if I was reading a book, I kind of like, I was reading the page and I kind of skipped over it and went to the next one. So now my mindset and my focus is just, I'm trying to dominate what I'm doing right now. So I don't even,
You don't even go there.
Yeah, because I don't understand that language in a sense. Yeah.
Would you say like there's like a wall built up where you're just like, say for instance, because do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in that or no? Do you feel like that's just superficial to you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I don't want to offend anyone who feel like they seen someone that had love at first sight. So I don't know. But I would say that I don't know if I can see someone and fall in love with them.
Did it have your past relationship dictate how you feel today? What you just said right now.
Yeah.
Does it have a lot to do with your past relationships?
Oh yeah, relationships, of course. Yeah. Yeah. And also me. I wouldn't say just the relationships. I feel like I said, to go back when I was talking to you, I think I did, and I'm doing, the work on myself to where I understand that certain things that I didn't understand. So
Yeah. So say for instance, somebody walks in, okay? Because the ladies love you.
right.
They do.
I love them. Yeah. I love them back.
Oh, you love them back.
I love 'em.
But you don't believe in love.
No, I believe in love.
Yes.
I just feel that the type of love, because I think that your love is different from mine's, and then mine's is different from hers, and then hers is different from his. And I feel like that's the problem that we are having. So, you know, I think, yeah, that's how I feel.
So define love for me.
For you, for
Not
me.
For me. For you. What is love?
Love in the sense of just love, period. Oh, love is what I give to my daughter. Love is what I love. Like, it's sitting here, you know, talking about the music. This is what I love. I feel like when you tired, when you don't want to do it, you still get up, you still do it. I feel like, and that's the same thing. Love is love. I feel like now we're getting it too, you know, too sectioned off. I feel like, you know, the same feeling that I had about my mom, I need to have about my girl. You know, the unconditional type of love, you know.
Have you ever experienced unconditional type of love?
Have I ever experienced it?
Do you believe that you've experienced unconditional love?
I think that the love that I experience because of the man that I am, I think the love that I experience is borderline on it, is because you asking me some crazy questions right now.
Look. I'm just asking you because, like, it's, you know, it's no secret and surprise. You have lived a very, like, public, especially with your relationships,
Right.
especially with your past,
Right.
you know, with Reginae. It was
Right.
very public. And we saw what you guys went through
Yeah.
publicly. So to hear you on the interview and you were like, you don't believe in it.
Yeah.
And then now you're telling me, though, you know, you can identify what unconditional love is. You can actually identify what love is. It's making me wonder, are you saying this from a place because you feel like whatever you thought love was, it's not real?
Right.
Or are you speaking from a place that's like, yo, I just got my heart broken. I just don't think anybody can, or myself, I can never come back from that. That's why I'm asking these questions, because I just wonder.
Well,
Because if the love of your life could be walking through the doors, or a soulmate comes in, I want to know, would you even be open to giving that an opportunity?
right.
Focused or not?
Well, to go a little deeper into the subject, and I don't really know if I really want to, like, you know, get into this, but what I will say without, you know, saying too much,
Yeah.
I practically raised myself since I was younger. You see what I'm saying? So, and I've been through certain things where the woman, which is, you know, my mom, I felt like a lot of situations that I run into as far as within myself, and this is something that my supporters don't even know, which I'm not gonna get fully into that, but I feel like it's just certain situations kind of, I'm learning life still as I go, as far as, you know, being able to accept love, and, you know, I feel like I know how to give it, but I don't know how to accept it. And
That's so deep. That's so profound.
yeah.
And I feel like you've done the work.
Yeah.
Because only somebody who has done the work can identify.
Yeah, for sure. I really do feel that way. So, and that's what leads me to where I'm at today, with just staying focused on me, you know, doing what I need to do to get to the next level. This is all I, you know, ever wanted to be. All I ever wanted to do is just, you know, be a musician. And, you know, now I'm putting that to the music. You know, I'm telling the story. And like I said, you asking me great questions. It's some shit that excuse me, I'm sorry. It's some stuff that I wasn't even, yeah, it's some stuff that I wouldn't even spoke on, you know, until, you know, it came into the music, which I know my supporters is going to be a little confused. But like I said, I felt like from what I went through as a child,
It plays a factor.
yeah, it do.
It plays a big factor. We going because that was kind of off.
Oh, yeah.
I was going based upon your answers.
Right.
But I was just so intrigued.
Right.
Just through, you know, love, especially because we're living in the era of gender war.
Yeah.
Right. And as me, that just coming from a 2-parent household, I just sometimes I'm like, I look at my parents and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
You know, because they're still
Yeah.
together. They've been together for like 30, 40 years.
Mm.
And to see them just be successful, I'm like,
Yeah.
what is that our generation
Boundaries,
is
I
missing?
feel. Boundaries.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like, your parents had certain uncomfortable talks. I feel like certain situations had to happen. I feel like and then also, just always learning each other. I feel like, in any type of relationship, if we use that with,
Yeah.
because, I mean, I don't really agree with this, how people say, but, like they say, you can go to your job and make it work with, a boss that you hate for 12 years. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't make it work with someone that you lay down with and call a significant other. So I just feel like just working it out, talking it out. And if that's where you want to be at, if you want to be in a relationship and work
But
it
that
out.
just goes back to speaking about your unconditional part, right? Because
Right.
we do make exceptions. I can tell you, like, one man can do one thing.
Exactly.
I'll cut you off. I'm not
Exactly.
fighting for that. But if I feel like I really love this dude,
Exactly.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you'll put up with everything, but you start making exceptions. You
Yeah.
start bending. So,
Uh-huh.
like you said, just
For
doing
sure.
the work. Well, do you ever want to get married?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
With that love in there, though, right?
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. Like I told you, I can give love. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just everything that got to do with that. And that's where I'm at as far as, my music and just telling that feeling and,
What has your past relationships taught you about yourself today?
taught me about myself.
Yeah.
It'd be too many things to name, but I just feel like it just taught me to dive deeper into myself and figure out, the problem or the issue. And because I'm a big critic on myself, just period. So, even without just everything, I'm always looking at how I can improve myself or how I can, just be the best that I can be in that's what I mean. Like I'm him. Like I need to be him in every aspect of life,
Yeah, I love that. When you're doing these tracks, like let's go to, your single that's out right now.
Yeah.
Tried my best.
Mhm.
I can tell like there's emotion in it. I can tell
Right.
because immediately I was like, okay.
Right.
I didn't know if you were speaking from your experience or someone else's, but I
Right.
can tell like a lot of the emotions are in it. How deep do you have to go in these writing sessions just to lay down your music? Or do you ever cut yourself off because you be like, oh, this is too deep and I'm over here crying? Like, is it that type of emotional experience? Does it ever bring things up that you're like, dang, I didn't feel this was still in me?
No, not in the sense I do when I write about, my childhood and the project that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Speaking on, my family and different things like that, the system. I just think that kind of, choked me up only because of where I'm at today. And when I have to dive deep back into, what I actually came from, that kind of make me emotional. But as far as, my last EP, that was coming from a place of where it was just, really my mentality, how I was thinking, the feeling in that moment. I don't think that I had to dig too deep because it's a lot, that I wanted to say and, I got off my chest. So I think the EP played a major part in releasing a lot of, because, I mean, I was sweeping and I was cleaning up writing these
Really?
records.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
doing daily life.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was literally doing my daily activities, but I was locked in.
Yeah.
I had the beat blasting. My guy that I was writing the records with, we was in there, we'd be chatting it up. I'd be taking out some clothes that I just bought or something, folding it. Then that's how we came up with the Tribe My Best.
I love how you also, while I was looking at the music video, I love how you keep the art alive.
Right.
Like the aspects of laying the R&B track, knowing how to dance. Look, we're
Yeah.
living in an era where talent is not important to people anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever we can fake and put out there, if this person blows up off of that, they just can. And
Right.
I like how it's like you still are the foundation of a true artist.
Right.
Where do you see yourself in this climate, being that some people don't have to have talent to climb and you're like, I'm talented? Like, where do you see do you struggle with people who just, I want to say, take the elevator versus the stairs?
No, Not at all. I know, what it takes to be at the elite or the high level, the A level. So, I know the grind you got to put in. I know that you can heat up a hot pocket in 2 minutes and it can be, a good dinner for you. Or I know you can get a home cooked meal and you be full off of it. So, I'm really into that. Like I'm, and I know for what I want to be. I want to be the next powerhouse of R&B. I don't want to just get on the stage and sing. I want to get on the stage and sing. I want to dance. I want to give you short films. I want to be the next, the next powerhouse for R&B.
Yeah. You want to give us
I'm going to be the next powerhouse
that's
for R&B.
right.
Yeah.
You're going to be. You seem very sure of yourself. I like that. I talk to a lot of people. And sometimes with music artists, they're just doing it for money.
Yeah.
And they'll say it all the time. I just want to get this bread up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And you're like, dang, like, I'm truly intrigued about what your inspiration is and motivation. Because I've already can tell from how you talk, you've been through a lot. I can tell, like,
Right.
you ain't got to keep talking for sure.
Right.
Dang, like, you've been through some stuff. What is your motivation? Like, what keeps you going in life?
What keeps me going is, I feel like that's a great question. No one ever asked me that. I think when I really dive deep into my why, I just feel like it's a chip on my shoulder. Honestly, I feel like just with myself, I feel like to everybody, I feel like even from when I was a young kid, everything that I got good at, I got good at. Like how you went back and said like the overnight thing, I never had that feeling. Everything, when I was a star in basketball, the year before, they told me that I couldn't play. So I went and got great through the winter and I was fire then, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
With the music, younger, I wasn't, how I am now. So everything feeds, that hunger inside of me, even from when I was a little kid, just being, how I was. Like I always, you couldn't really tell me nothing, but I didn't really have nothing back then. So it's like, so I always had that chip on my shoulder to be like, oh, you said I couldn't? Okay.
Okay.
And now something bigger is my kid. My pops died on me and I really didn't have a relationship with him. God forbid my mom, before I get things right with her, that don't happen. But, it's that really like just my daughter name is Legacy. So just that legacy, my legacy living on and having that, that's really that's what keeps me going. Just my daughter being able to grow up and be like, yo, my pops, saying something that I couldn't do. Yeah.
You're a great dad. See, I'm a daddy girl.
Right.
Nothing. My dad.
Right.
I'm telling you, there's nothing this man, I was just telling him before he got here, I was like, dang it, I wish, I was back in Jersey when the elections is popping off, because if we do get the first Black woman as president, I want to experience that history with my father.
Yeah, I'm
a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
I'm a daddy's girl. What about, legacy? Do you see anything in legacy that you'd be like, dang, that's from me?
What?
Like
Singing.
she got that from me.
She can sing.
Oh, she can sing?
Oh man, she can sing.
Oh
yeah, she can sing. If I call her and tell her to do a note, she's going to match the tune. She's going to do the drops. And then after, she's going to be like, all right, I'm done.
Did you teach her how to sing?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, did I teach her?
Like,
no.
Did you sit her down? Or
No.
like...
Well, now I do. Now I kind of be like, oh, it mimicked me. But she did something. And I said, did she just do that? And I had to have her do it again. I think she was singing the Sierra song. She was hearing it and she did the drop. And I know that. And I said, no, she did not just sing that. I said, daughter, do that again. Do this. Doom did the drop. She did the drop. I said, oh, we own to something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we
Put her
own
on
something.
the track. Come on in.
Yeah.
Put her on the track so when you get your Grammy, you got one of the youngest.
I'm kind of,
Yeah, the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
So
I understand.
I'm just, but whatever she want. Let me talk about this because I need to tell you something.
Talk about it.
Dude told me, hey, what do you want your kid to be? Said whatever she want to be. He said, why would you let her be that? Because she could be a failure.
Mercy.
And then, right then and there, that's when I said, like, I got to take control of, you know, what exactly my daughter is going to be.
Wow.
Yeah, because giving her that freedom would allow her to be a failure. So, you know, not as she grows older, of course, she's going to take it, but molding her to know whatever that she's into, we're going to have to work hard. So I think singing is that first step to that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're more mature or wise that you're a father now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're very deep.
Yeah. Way. I'm a way different person now, yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, if you had to give your younger self some advice, what would you say?
I would tell my younger self to stay the course. I would tell my younger self to do what you always wanted to do, what got you in here. Stay focused. I would tell my young self to stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Yeah.
I like that. And that was actually supposed to be the last question, but I want to go back to something.
Okay.
Just because this interview has really touched me. I learned so much about you. So I'm going to have to go back.
Okay, let's do it.
My head.
Let's do it.
You talked about not knowing how to receive love.
Yeah.
Right? How are we going to work on that? Because I'm telling you, Armand, like the love of your life.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming. I don't want you to miss out.
Right.
Okay? And she's going to be mad if she misses out. So how can we work on you learning how to receive that love?
I feel like the process is what I'm doing now. Pouring into things that I love, you know, taking the time to really understand myself, the way I love, you know, like I said, the way you love is totally different from the way I love. And I feel like probably, I don't know, but I feel like that's also the disconnect in, you know, the different genders as far as, you know, how we come together. I think, you know, you seen your parents go 30, 40 years together. So what you work out as far as communication may be different. Yeah. I didn't see my parents do that. So when we get into it something, I may walk out and you may want to talk.
Yeah, because if you walk out, you can just keep walking.
So it's like, you know, facts. And that's when I would say, well, why would you say that if I'm trying to get away from it? And you may say, well, why don't we just talk it out?
Right.
Then again, right, them two cars head collision is literally the way we was brought up. You seen your parents work it out. He didn't leave. That's why it's 40 years. I didn't see my parents do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like I need to handle it the way I need to handle it. Yeah. And that can cause conflict into what we got going on. Yeah. So with that, I see that, you know, fixing that and, you know, just diving deeper into yourself. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Reading books, that'll help you out too.
There you go.
And you don't have to really open up a book. You can read it on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can listen to the audio as
there
well.
You go. Facts.
So for all y'all who got a problem with reading.
Yeah.
But yes, well, I want to thank you so much for sitting down and opening up.
Of course.
Love you for that.
Thank you.
Let the people know, you know, where your music is about to drop, where they can find you at, where to follow you at, all of that.
Oh yeah. So you all can follow me and find my music everywhere. Armand Warren. You can follow my Instagram, is it X? I was gonna say Twitter, my ex.
Come on now. You got your
Facebook, everything.
You got your assistants running everything.
Yeah, Armand Warren. Love y'all. Make sure y'all go stream. Try My Best. Just dropped the music video like a day ago. It's going crazy. Streams are going crazy. Thank y'all. Team Money.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Buzz Black, and we are out of here.
Yo, my name is Art Money, and you just been buzzed.